This is Ehsan Deganiri. I'm an associate professor at the School of Manufacturing Systems and Networks at Arizona State University.
ASU is a large public university dedicated to an access mission. This program embodies that access mission.
C2D stands for Certification to Degree Program. It's an educational program we are trying to create at Arizona State University. It is supported by Department of Defense MEP program. This project could not be shaped or established, this consortium, without the help of a lot of colleagues, a lot of partners, and a lot of collaborators.
C2D is the Certification to Degree Consortium, and it's aligned with the Department of Defense's mission to increase the manufacturing workforce and keep the nation on the innovative and cutting edge.
In this particular program, we really want to scale up the workforce development. We want to make it flexible, and also we want to make it accessible. We are going to use certain different learning tools, technologies like virtual reality, augmented reality, and cyber hands-on in general to shorten the hands-on portion of the certification and also potentially increase the efficiency of the hands-on.
Cyber training, virtual reality training, hands-on training can be very impactful on workforce development and on manufacturing, mainly from taking this training, allowing this training to be recorded as OJT hours. It will minimize the amount of time that somebody actually has to be in the field working on product. An example would be, instead of having to be 800 hours to be a certified level 2, with the cyber training, virtual reality training, maybe we can cut that down to 400 hours. That would be the advantage.
Those are very fascinating technologies that they have already used that in learning processes. We are trying to make that more organized in a way that is more, again, accessible, flexible, and also scalable.
Cyber hands-on, such as VR, can impact students and reach a lot of different groups because it gives them the skills that they need for these fields before actually putting their hands on their real-life counterparts.
So this consortium is trying to address getting people trained that live in remote areas that don't have access to real equipment at the time. On the Navajo Nation specifically, we're very rural, very remote, and we really need an effective way to reach out to students and potential students to get them trained.
So there are certain challenges when it comes to manufacturing processes training. Sometimes the tools that we are using is very expensive, very hazardous. Sometimes it's really not easy to access, and training personnel one at a time may not be good enough to serve our industries.
What is really fundamental here is the manufacturing is a hands-on discipline, but scaling the hands-on interaction is very difficult. We can have classrooms with 80 students, we can do lectures, right? But the hands-on laboratory is very difficult to scale. So we need the virtual reality environments to perform that mission, to minimize the amount of time it takes to train a student on how to use a metal 3D printer. Is it gonna take us, 6 one-hour sessions, or is it gonna take in person? Or is it going to take 5 sessions in a virtual reality environment and only 1 in person?
The problems that the program is trying to solve is the lack of diverse and capable workforce needed for high-tech industries that non-destructive evaluation and manufacturing are. And the program does this by providing skills and expertise necessary for that transition.
In the C2D, we are going to target our minority students and our veterans. So what I can tell you about the short-term impact of that, we can tap into those categories and we can create a sustainable pipeline that we can train and basically shape those pipelines in a way that can meet the limitations and requirements that they have.
So the special thing about the certification program offered by C2D is the fact that it's bringing in individuals from disenfranchised areas and veterans and women And it's allowing them to take a path that they probably normally would not have either been aware of, or they were aware of it and possibly couldn't have made the financial commitment to get to the degree process.
This is talent that just needs to be refined and enhanced. They're coming in with skills and experience that you are looking for.
I'm Eric Sanchez. I'm the director of the Physical Science Laboratory at New Mexico State University. It's an opportunity that I'm most excited about is working with veterans. I'm a veteran myself. We work a couple of student programs at New Mexico State University, working on getting students classified clearances and also teaching them all about national security.
The Department of Defense is proud to be a supporter of C2D and be a strategic partner with Arizona State University and all of the other partners and members of the C2D consortium.
We definitely can impact a lot of lives and a lot of people in our communities by creating this methodology of learning. This is the longer vision that we have.